Hey everyone, so WandaVision is fast approaching. It's our first bit of MCU content since Far From Home and I'm hungry. Like literally I'm really hungry right now, but also hungry for content, but mainly for food. If the schedule stays on track, then we are definitely going to be fed some new Marvel content in the up and coming years. You're going to be so full of Marvel content that you're going to like push away some of the new releases. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I'm all full up on WandaVision, maybe next week. Before WandaVision officially starts, I thought I'd make a video on the things that I would like to happen in season 1. It's mainly characters that I want to appear in, what I want them to do, and basically it's just a chance for me to ramble about the show. Yeah, so basically it's going to be me rambling for about 6-ish minutes, so enjoy. Enjoy the first video of the year. I've done this type of video a couple of times before for Black Widow, so if you want to watch them, they will be down below. No pressure, you don't have to watch them, but they are down below. First things first, Quicksilver. There has been rumours floating about that both Evan Peters and Aaron Taylor-Johnson will reprise their roles as Peter and Pietro respectively, which could link the Fox X-Men to the MCU without much work. Although I feel like Marvel want to distance themselves from the Fox properties, like X-Men and Fantastic Four, considering they're doing a new Fantastic Four, so they can get like a fresh start on these characters. But if they want to connect the two universes, this is a simple way of doing it. Wanda bringing Vision, her boyfriend, back from the dead is great, good for her, hooray for that. But what about her twin brother? The brother that she was devastated to lose, a person she spent most of her life with. To me anyway, it doesn't look like she ever really grieved and got over his death properly. So I'd love to see some closure over his death, because it was a very abrupt ending for him, especially to Wanda, who had to start training for the Avengers immediately afterwards. She had no time to stop and just take a moment. Although, considering the show is most likely a catalyst to the House of M storyline and the MCU multiverse, I doubt there'll be much time for closure. Only devastation. And I can't wait. Anyway, back to the point. If Wanda is crafting her perfect world, her perfect reality, wouldn't she want her brother there? Pietro is the only family she had left. They went through dangerous experiments together, they were each other's constants. Why wouldn't she bring him back to be an uncle to her kids to help her? I kinda like the idea of the double Quicksilver, especially if they do the multiverse. But to see the MCU Pietro back would be amazing. That character had huge potential, and it was a shame to see him killed off so quickly for no reason. He could have stopped that bullet pretty easily. Even if he's only back for this show, it would make me happy, to be fair. I've missed having a speedster in the MCU. They tend to come in handy. Next, I would love to see Wiccan and Speed fully realised. This might be a pipe dream. It's pretty much confirmed at this point that Billy and Tommy will be in the show as kids. I would love to see them as teens, and as Wiccan and Speed in the Young Avengers, which is definitely a superhero group they are gearing up for. At the moment they have Kate Bishop, Kamala, America, Cassie, and now Tommy and Billy. But I guess this probably won't happen in the show, as Wanda would never imagine her children as superheroes and in danger in any form. We know that this show is going to be moving through Wanda's dream life pretty fast. I guess each episode will be a different era, so one with a newly married Wanda, one with a pregnant Wanda, one with new parent Wanda, etc. See where I'm going? So seeing her sons older isn't that big of a stretch. Of course we can't just have a nice family sitcom, we have to have the actual plot. So maybe they won't be able to fit in Tommy and Billy's tumultuous teenage years if a witch is trying to threaten them and their mother. They could also want to save this for the Young Avengers movies or Disney Plus shows. Although I personally think a Disney Plus show would do the Young Avengers more justice, because there's more time to work with the characters. You know what? Waiting kinda makes sense. As in the comics, Wanda and Vision didn't know Tommy or Billy as teenagers because of some convoluted stuff that they most likely won't fit into the show. If they want to keep their return a surprise for future Wanda, then this is probably how they would do it. They'd stick to the storyline from the comics where Wanda loses Tommy and Billy, and they're kind of like reincarnated. It's not really reincarnated. Let's just say they come back. They come back as Tommy and Billy as teenagers. So Wanda and Vision didn't get to see them grow up. Wanda can control reality, so she can age them up as much as she wants. Maybe I'm jumping the shark and I just want to see Speed and Wiccan as soon as possible. Next up, Doctor Strange has been confirmed, and considering Wanda is going to be a main character in Doctor Strange 2, I'm excited to see his role in the show and how it leads into the sequel. He could help bring the twins into the world, he could be the one to take them away and cause Wanda to snap, or he could just be there to clean up Wanda's pocket dimension trouble and to help S.H.I.E.L.D. stop Wanda or to save her from Agnes, or maybe he'll pop in for a cup of tea. There's a lot of maybes there. As you can tell, I don't know for sure. Finally, last on my wish list, I have mutants. Wanda is the key to introducing already established mutants. No more mutants? How about yes please, all the mutants in the world? Just wrote a big part of your script there, Kevin Feige. Basically, she's opening multiverses. What about one with the mutants, the X-Men, etc.? This is an easy way of introducing these already established characters from the Fox franchise into the MCU. But like I said, a part of me feels like they want to do a fresh take and they won't introduce the X-Men until they're comfortable with their origins in the MCU. But who knows, maybe they want to whet our appetites a bit. Like, they're introducing Fantastic Four, but they're doing it after all the multiverse drama, so it's interesting to see if they are from a different multiverse or if they're from our Earth. So maybe they'll do the same for X-Men. Anyway, that is it. That is the first video of the year done. Big check. It's a short one. It's just a little one to get back into the swing of things. Next week's is an origin video, and if you want me to review the WandaVision series, please let me know down below. Hope you guys have had a good new year. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel because I do videos every single week, and click that bell if you want to be notified when I upload. Any video suggestions, let me know down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.